Hey, my name is Caitlin, and this is Ask Mecca, your beauty questions answered by Mecca experts. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do a bold lip in 3 different ways for this upcoming party season. I personally love a red lip, and there are so many different options for how we can wear it. So let me show you how. So before I go in with a bold lip, I always love to prep my lips using a lip scrub and a lip balm, just so we get that really beautiful smooth canvas. So the first look that we're going to be doing is more of a sheer red lip while still getting a little bit of definition with a lip liner. So my main tip to you when using a lip liner is always have a pencil sharpener handy because you need it to be crisp to get that really nice precise line. Okay, so the product I'm going to be going in with first is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Liner in Savage Rose. So this is going to give us a really nice amount of definition on the lips without being too bold. So what I like to do when I'm applying my lip liner is start on the bottom lip first. I feel like if I get this middle part really nice and symmetrical, it is so much easier to then just join up from the edges. So now that I've got my bottom lip nice and lined, I'm going to do the same thing on my top lip, starting in the center at the Cupid's bow, and then I'm going to be joining the corners from the bottom upwards. This is going to give us a nice rounded lip rather than going straight down and it ends up being too straight. When doing lip liner, whatever way you are going to join the corner to the Cupid's bow, make sure that you're doing that on both sides. Otherwise, one side will be more rounded while the other is a little bit flatter. Now we are going to be using a gloss on top of this, so I want to just blend the lip liner a little bit more onto my lip to give it a little bit of more pigment. The next product I'm going to be using for this lip is the Kosas Lip Oil in Jaws. So this is a really beautiful product. It's going to give you a lot of hydration on the lips, and it's got a beautiful amount of pigment to it without being too bold like a red lipstick. If you wanted to go for an even softer red lip, you can always just use the lip oil on its own, but I do love to have a little bit of extra definition added. All right, so that is look number 1 done. So I'm just gonna reset and we'll come back for look number 2. Look number 2, I'm only gonna be using 1 lip product. So I'm gonna be going in with my all-time favorite lip color, the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Red Square. This is more of an orange-based red lipstick, which I feel like really accentuates the green in my eyes, which is the reason why I love this color so much. This particular product, as you can see, is in a pencil form. So it is really easy to use without a lip liner. It's a matte finish, so it's going to be super long wearing all day. So I like to use this product the same way I would use my lip liner. So again, starting on the bottom lip, getting the definition and filling the lip in. So this is almost a 2-in-1 product, your lip liner and your lipstick in one. So if you're the type of person who wants to do a red lip when they're on the go, you can do this in the back of an Uber if you want to. It is the product for you. Super creamy, and this color is perfect for summer. So for look number 3, I'm going your full bold party lip today. We're going to be pairing a MAC lip liner in Brick with a Byredo lipstick. I believe the name is Red Armchair. Now for this look, I'm actually going to use the lip liner all over my entire lip. I want to get that really intense color payoff, and then we're going to be going over the top with our lipstick. This is going to make sure that it stays put all day and all night, no matter how much I'm eating or drinking. So I'm gonna overdraw my lips a little bit, so this lipstick is really gonna stand out and look super bold. When I'm overdrawing my lips, I only like to overdraw through the center of my mouth so it makes my lips look fuller. I don't like to apply too much in the outer corners because it's gonna make my lips look wider and flatter. You may have noticed as well that to stabilize my hand and stop myself from getting shaky, I'm actually using my pinky finger and hooking it onto my chin. So that way my hand isn't just sitting with no support at all and shaking. It helps me get a crisper line every time. Now to finish this lip off, I'm gonna be using the Byredo lipstick in Red Armchair. I actually really love using a lip brush to apply a bold red lipstick because I feel like I get a lot more control and precision with it. So the brush I'm gonna be using is the Mecca Max Precision Lip Brush today. So I like to load the brush up on both sides with product so I don't have to keep dipping it back in every time that I run out of product. I like to start again in the middle of my lips and then work my way outwards. Now I'm convinced that red lipstick can sense your fear. So I have my favorite little tip for how to clean up the edges if you do mess it up a little bit. So my top tip for you, instead of going in with a concealer, which can sometimes mix with the lipstick and makes it kind of smudge and look like you got a little bit of a rash going on, I like to use a primer. So you can use a face primer or an eyeshadow primer, whatever you have at home will work. My personal favorite one to use is the Hourglass Veil Primer. So I like to use a small brush like this. So it comes to a bit of a point, but it's not too wide. So this is the Morphe M443 brush. I like to coat both sides of the brush using the primer. And this is gonna act as an eraser. So any little areas that you need to crisp it up a little bit, just really gently going around the edges and it's gonna pick it right up. Now the reason I love to use a primer, apart from it smudging with the lipstick, is also because once you've removed any makeup, it's not gonna take off every layer underneath it, but if you do need to touch up again, it's gonna grip to that primer really nicely. There are so many different types of red lipsticks out there that you can definitely find your perfect shade. Now, there are warm tones and cool tone reds, but there are no rules as to which one you can wear. It is whatever you feel comfortable using. Have you got a beauty question? Ask Mecca via the comments below on our website or come and visit me in store and I'll give you a killer red lip.